way state militaries try to see themselves is as moral. And to be a so-called moral army, you have to abide by the laws of war. And what Israel does is it interprets its actions in such a way as to show that they were carried out according to the laws of war, and therefore it claims that it is moral. What we know is that the laws of war can be interpreted in many ways. They can be stretched, and that is what Israel does in order to lay the claim to morality. At the same time, it dehumanizes the Palestinians and claims that they are immoral, and that also plays into its claim to morality. So Palestinians are presented as barbarian and as primitive and as people who do not understand the laws of war, people that do not make distinctions between civilians and combatants, and so forth, and therefore they are immoral, while Israel claims that it tries to protect civilians. The fact is that Israel ends up killing more civilians than the Palestinians killed, and that exposes the problems of its claim to morality. The claim by Defense Minister Gallant that Palestinians are human animals, the claim by Netanyahu that Gaza is evil, Gaza City is a city of evil. If you look on Israeli social media, the characterization of Palestinians as rats or snakes, they're all instances of the dehumanization of the enemy to justify the killing of them. When Israel tells 1.1 million Palestinians to move south and then claims that any Palestinian civilian that stayed there is involved in the conflict and therefore a legitimate target, is a way of manipulating the laws of war. By genocidal retribution, I meant first the cutting off of water and electricity to the Gaza Strip, the instruction of Gaza, 1.1 million Gazans to leave their homes, and the widespread bombing of civilian areas throughout the Gaza Strip. And this aligned with the dehumanization of the Gaza, of the people of Gaza, of calling them human animals and rats and evil and so forth, is the ingredient of genocidal violence. And so I think that the Western media has to highlight both the humanity of the people that are being killed, but also the structural imbalance between Israel and Palestine, where Israel has been controlling Palestine for many years and the occupied territories for many years. Israel has at its disposal the most cutting-edge weapons and much more power than the Palestinians. And in many ways, this might be even the most asymmetrical war ever.